Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Aiden, from Cartoon Apocalypse, and welcome back to Miraculous Monday. Just got some fan art, and then it should be interesting today, because today, Camp Wallock came out in French. Also, as of recording this, well, it's Sunday, so it came out last Sunday since this video is going up on a Monday. And tomorrow, the English dub for Camp Wallock comes out, so that's pretty cool. But got some fan art here today, and this one is from Chris Dixa. So thanks so much for sending this one in. It looks very nice. But this week, I don't know. I don't know how many posts are actually going to be from today because Camp Wallock came out today. But I expect to see some regarding the promos or something. I don't know. So let's just hop right into this. Adrian is blind, and Adrian's misspelled here. And I think we saw a post either last week or a couple weeks ago on this misspelling. The title was called Educate the Masses. So I don't know if this is making fun of that post or if this person just actually doesn't know how to spell Adrian. I don't know, but just wanted to point that out. What we see, exactly alike in every way. What Cat sees, the love of my life, just a friend. Sadly, this is true, but I mean, in Camp Wallock, he finally pieces it together, which, I mean, from his logic, you would expect him to just be like, huh, that's odd. Why would Ladybug be delivering a present for Marinette? I don't know. And then he would just blow it off. I don't know. He just got a little smarter to this episode. Visible frustration. Ivan, Max, Milen, Sabrina, who? Why is this so true? I can't get into it because every single time like we get into this, it's like, it just doesn't make sense, but that's just miraculous. And we come to this conclusion every single week. There's just nothing we can do. This is just how miraculous is gonna be, and we just have to live with it. So we're just gonna move on. It just doesn't make sense, but whatever. Marinette x Adrian. FYI, Marinette is never going to fall in love with the statue. Marinette about to kiss what she thinks is a wax statue. We saw this on the subreddit right when Puppeteer 2 came out, so this isn't necessarily like a brand new thing, but I mean, we've seen this before, so yeah. It's funny because I don't know if they ever planned this or if they even remember this being in the show while they were writing this episode, but I think it would be super funny if like they were putting these in on purpose, but I don't know. It's just interesting to think about. I don't know who made this, but I'm dying. Help CTTO. Wait, but where's the Marinette and Cat Noir ship? That one's not in here. It's like they're missing out on that one. People are gonna be like super mad, like, you're missing a ship of the love triangle or love square. It's not a triangle, it's a square. Yeah, they're just missing one. That's the only problem with it. Like, extend it down a little bit more and then include it right in the middle. Except for since this is the OTP, you should probably have this one down here because it's the main one. And then I guess it would make more sense for Cat Noir and Marinette to be here because that's like the least shippy ship, and then this one and this one would be on, or no, this one and this one would be on the sides. There you go. Oh wait, shoot. Sorry. I meant this one goes in the middle, not this one, because this one's the OTP. This one's not an OTP, but it's closer than Marinette and Cat Noir. Sorry, I wasn't looking at this one properly. Sorry, that was my bad. Why are we getting into this? Okay, let's move on. Man, I remember these. Ladybug, can you please stop it with the puns? Cat Noir, or Cat. It defines who I am. Except for we haven't been seeing as many puns. He had more puns in like season 1 and then 2, but I don't know. Maybe it's just I've been following it more for season 3. Like, season 3 is the first season where I've started at the very beginning and talked about it and watched it right as it aired. So maybe it's just because we don't get the puns if it's in a different language when it first comes out, and then I just don't. Sometimes I don't even watch the English dub when it comes out because I've already seen it in the sub. There's actually, like, I haven't seen Where Dad in the sub. I haven't seen a lot. Basically, if it hasn't come out in the sub, I will be watching Camp Wallock in the dub though. But if it comes out in the sub first, then I typically don't watch it in the dub. So I just haven't caught a lot of the puns. So I don't know. I guess let me know down in the comments if there's been a lot of puns or not, because I haven't caught as many as like I've heard in season 1 and 2. But again, might just be because I haven't seen the dub. So I don't know. Just let me know. Camp Law. Thanks, Gabriel. Very cool. Okay, so this one's 16 hours ago, so it's probably actually related to Camp Law. This one, this is from Nino, right? Right, Nino's holding this. I can't. I want to say that this is from. Shoot, can't Ikari. It's not Ikari Gozen. It's the other one, where Lila become. Yeah, it's no. It's Kagami. She gets akumatized and is going after Lila. I want to say that this is from that episode, but I don't actually know. But yeah, this is just this is an accurate representation. Like pretty much the entire fandom hates Gabriel now after Camp Law. So like, I mean, now we're all like agreeing on one thing, like boo Gabriel, because before people were like, yeah, we can understand where he's coming from, and it's been seen before, like in Gorzilla back in season 2. Gabriel was like, okay, I'm not gonna let Adrian die when he's falling down, and we were like, okay, so at least he's caring for his son. But now he just doesn't care for Adrian at all. He's only doing this for himself now, and everybody just hates that now, and all that sympathy that we had for Gabriel is now gone, and Gabriel messed up. So we'll see what he does in season 4, because if he continues going down this path, he could potentially be doing riskier and riskier things, which could be pretty bad. I forgot what episode this is from, but it's a mood. Let's see. We've got Adrian is calling the phone. What episode is this? I don't know what the... Is this Copycat? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just looking at this comment. It says Copycat. You can tell, and then just going off of this, like, does the hair physics look weird to anyone else? The hair in season 1 is super weird because it's all, like, they have physics applied to it, and it's, like, really bouncy. So, it's a lot of the hair movement doesn't make a whole lot of sense back in season 1, but they fixed it in season 2 and 3. So that's how you can tell if an episode is from season 1. It's because the hair looks super different. So, yeah, they fixed that in season 2 and 3. Marinette just exposed herself. Ha ha ha, I'm dead. Oh, it's an Instagram post, except for... I mean, I guess this isn't really... Oh, it's not just the Instagram post. Okay, so we got Marinette, and she's like, wait, how'd you do this? Just by, like, asking the question marks, and then she's like, oh, and then she says, or, well, I guess Alia asks what's up, and then Marinette says, I didn't realize she was out today. That explains the giant pigeon that distracted Mr. Pigeon. I guess, glad you got to meet her, because at first she was like, wait a minute, how is this possible? I give her the miraculous. And then she's like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, that's funny. So true, XD. Alia, the girl who wants to become a journalist who always discovers the truth, but gets tricked by Lila every single time. Yeah, it's just Lila's... That's just how she's written from the show's perspective. You wouldn't... If this was real life, you would... Well, nobody would really believe Lila if this was real life. So, that explains it. Apparently, Marinette and Adrian are the only two that don't believe Lila, so kudos to them. I think I found a masterpiece. Okay, so it's Marinette and Adrian on a balcony in front of the Eiffel Tower. When was it? This was 3 days ago. So they haven't even seen the Camp Law yet. Well, that's to be expected, but Camp Law was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I think we can all agree on this one thing. Gabriel sucks. His miraculous will soon be mine. Honestly, Adrian's bodyguard is a better father to him than Gabriel. Jeez. Yeah, because, okay, here's the thing. Most of the uploads of the sub, or at least the one that I watched, it was really blurry. So then I went and found one that didn't have a sub, but it was high quality, or higher quality, I should say. And I rewatched that scene because I was picking screenshots for the video, and he was actually crying. I don't know if you got that far into the analysis, if you watched the analysis, but he was crying in that part, and you couldn't tell that from the blurry one, but Adrian was actually crying, and that broke a couple heartstrings in my heart, because like you couldn't tell that, and it's sad. And then the bodyguard let him go, like the good bodyguard that he is. So like I said earlier, Gabriel just messed up in this episode. Now we all hate him. He's mean now. So, yeah, Gabriel, we're against you now. I mean, I guess we were always against you, but we're even more against you now. Procrastination in a nutshell. Homework, responsibilities, me. I guess I should expect this to be a meme format. Well, I mean, at least you're good enough to dodge them. Well, I don't know. I guess eventually you became reflected. Is that an official word, reflected, for the show? You became reflected and frozen, so it didn't end up so well in the end. So if you had just taken care and not just dodged and actually fought back and took them out, then you wouldn't have been reflected and frozen. There you go. That's why you shouldn't procrastinate, because then you won't be reflected. There you go. That's our lesson for the day. When your parents ask you, what'd you learn today? You can say to take care of my homework and responsibilities so that they don't come back to bite me later. There you go. Y'all thought the cursed Adrian image was bad. I love funny faces in Miraculous. I actually have, so you know how I have what's it called? The Being Savage, like insert Miraculous character here, Being Savage series thing that originally goes up on Amino. Those go up on Amino usually a week before they go up on YouTube. But there's also another one on Amino that I've been doing, which is funny faces, where I just find like funny screenshots, either like freeze frames in the middle of like while they're moving, and then you just take a screenshot. And so there's some funny faces in there, especially in season 1 and 2. Like season 1 especially, there's super funny faces in season 1. So I just go ham and find a bunch of screenshots. So I have a couple videos of that. I just haven't been uploading it because I've just been doing the Being Savage one at the moment. But as soon as I run out of those, my plan is for those is I'll do Alia, and then there's probably not enough to do Luka, maybe Nino, but then I don't know if I'll take a break from, like, I'll still be making them for Amino, but as far as uploading them, I might transition to the funny faces one, and I'll start uploading those to YouTube. And then, like, after I have a round of those, like, I'll do like a round of all the funny faces, like a funny face of Marinette, Adrian, Cat Noir, Ladybug, just like I've done the Being Savage one. Like, I'll finish all those, and then I'll do those, the funny faces one, and then I'll do a second round, because I think that there's enough for most of the characters to do a second round of the Being Savage one. So I'll do Adrian Being Savage part 2, and then things like that. And then after I've done all the characters there, then I'll go back to the funny faces and do funny faces for Marinette part 2. And the funny faces one could really be an infinite series, because I don't think we're ever going to run out of funny faces for at least Marinette and Adrian, maybe the other characters. But Marinette, Adrian, Cat Noir, and Ladybug, there's a bunch of funny faces for them and freeze frames. So stay tuned for that in the future if you're interested. He's always there for her, so cute. Aw, okay, so it's Cat Noir being there for her. I don't know what episode this was, but this was the finale. Miracle Queen part, it was just Miracle Queen. Battle of the Miraculous part 2. Was this one? This one could have also been in this episode, but it could have also been in a different episode. I don't know. But yeah, Cat Noir's a nice guy, except Marinette, I mean, it makes sense why Ladybug doesn't. I mean, like, she appreciates him and stuff, but she, like, stays isolated for a reason. It'd be interesting to see how, like, in Camp Along, we saw that Cat Noir became a Kumita, or, well, no, unrelated. We saw that Cat Noir figured out who Marinette was, and he kept it a secret. But what would happen if Marinette were to figure out that Adrian was Cat Noir first, before there was a reveal or anything, and she just kept it to herself? How would she react? Would she try to get with Cat Noir? Well, I don't know. I don't know what would go down, but I kind of want to see that now, because we kind of see what Adrian would do. Adrian would get with Marinette. Yeah, regardless of if he knew that Marinette liked him or not. So that's what he would do. And then, so I just want to see what Marinette would do. Interesting. I want to see that now. Musical boy. Nobody, not a living soul, Luka, great news, Marinette. I wrote a 7-act rock opera about you. I don't know what this context is from, but Luka does like to make music, and he makes some melodies and stuff for Marinette. Luka just cares about Marinette, and that's what I like about him, and that's why I don't mind the Lukanet ship, but obviously Adrian, that's the OTP, but yeah, so Lukanet's good for a transition ship, so like that one. Let's live in harmony. Fandom's version of Miraculous Ladybug, yin and yang, they must be equal. Awestruck's version of Miraculous Ladybug, fun in whatever way he wished to tell his story with surprises. Well, here's the thing. They could do a lot more with this show. Just the show writers are like, nah, let's not include any plot. I mean, season 3 has been a lot better though, so I can't exactly say that anymore. But with season 2 and 1, they were like, whatever. There's no plot in this show. But they have so much potential, and if they don't do a lot in season 4, I'm just gonna be super disappointed because they have so much that they can do, especially with Mayura. Now that the Peacock Miraculous is fully alive now, it's fully repaired now. They have so much they can do, and if they don't use that to its fullest potential, I'm gonna be disappointed. Or at least like they should use it almost every single episode. Like we were expecting to see a lot of its use in season 3, but it barely got used in season 3, which makes sense because it was damaged. But now they have no excuse not to use it, and if they don't use it, it's just like the powers, like the underwater powers. They introduced it, but they never use it. So I wish that we would see them use it. Please, thank you. I don't know. I'll just have to wait till season 4 to see what goes down. But please don't disappoint me. A canvas practice of hands acrylic paint by me, thought it would go well in this subreddit. Whoa, nice. You see, it takes a lot of talent to like do stuff with paint, because I mean, I guess you could paint over it if you make a mistake, but there's no eraser or anything. Same with like markers and or like sketching in pen. Anything that's like hard to erase your mistakes in. Kudos to you guys who make art in that, because I have a hard time using a pencil and doing stuff because I always mess up and I always want to erase it and stuff. Yeah, kudos to you. This looks very nice. Painting of an older Marinette. What do you guys think? I think she looks pretty bored. I don't know. She's just like, what are we doing now in class? Like, I could just imagine her sitting in the class and being like, okay, what's going on here? Or maybe she's like daydreaming about Adrian or something. But yeah, it looks very nice. The best thing I've seen all day. What you got there? A smoothie. This is something. This is related to the promos because it was out 5 days ago. But this is funny. Marinette's face. But then Gabriel's like, yeah, check this out. I got Emily. And going back, like, this brings me flashbacks to how mean Gabriel was to Adrian in Camp Bala. And now I'm sad at Gabriel. Gabriel, you're kind of mean. Let's be nicer to people, okay? Stop being a super villain. But then, like, I don't know. Would it be better if someone, like, if Lila just took over, would that be any better? I don't know. Maybe. Let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. Anime. Netflix adaptation, someone on Dr. Phil. She does look very similar. But I think I don't know. People on Dr. Phil are like typically pretty bad and stuff, right? But does she lie a lot? Like, is it a coincidence that, like, do they look and act similar, or is it just they look similar? I don't know. But I don't know. That's definitely weird how they look super similar. Miraculous ships represented by flowers. Okay, so we got Lady Noir, and then we've got a black and red rose. That's awesome. Okay, and then we've got Rena Rouge and Carapace, and just a cool looking flower. Felix and Lila. Yeah, that's funny. That's accurate too. Like, just Felix is the only episode left of season 3. Just remember that comes out in 2 days, Tuesday the 13th, and an English dub. I guess if we hear any news, like an updated date, like, hey, it actually came out yesterday. Man, how weird would that be if it actually came out today on a Monday, and then like we hear about the news tomorrow for me, which would be Sunday for you, so that would be yesterday. I don't know, that's super weird. Or like turn it into the time paradox Bunny X or something. I don't know. It's interesting. Original post by ladybug.net on Instagram. I believe he is the original creator. I love original meme formats. Like you know that one Gabriel one where it's like yeah and then no with like Gabriel. Someone did it in the thing in Miraculous format. Yes. Thanks for making another meme format. I hope that we see this throughout the like subreddit, like it's an actual meme format, because like there's a lot that you could do with it. I don't know, it just I don't know. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode of Miraculous Ladybug news. What the heck? Of Miraculous Monday. If you enjoyed, you can leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this. Some of you guys who know something behind the scenes know why I messed up the outro or the title of this video. You'll find out on the 15th, because yeah, that's a video which is this Friday. So anyway, I'll talk to you in the next video, whenever that might be. Oh, Tuesday, tomorrow, because Felix comes out that day. Oh wait, no. Shoot, wait. Is it Wednesday? Actually, Felix comes out Wednesday. When I said Felix came out Tuesday, I was mistaken. Okay, I don't know. Move everything up a day. Okay, tomorrow is when Cat Block comes out in English, and then Wednesday is when Felix comes out, I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Because if Wednesday is when Felix comes out, that's the 13th. 14th, which is Thursday, and then Friday, which is the 15th. Yeah, okay. So tomorrow, which is a Tuesday, Campbell comes out in English, and then Felix comes out in English on Wednesday. There you go. That's the right news. So yeah, I'll talk to you Wednesday at least, maybe Tuesday. I don't know, depending on the news situation. But I've been working a lot. Anyway, I'll see you then, whenever that might be. Goodbye.
Je vous en supplie, allez.